So today I'm just going to show you an example of GPT being pretty capable of being able to critique work based on a rubric. So the pieces of information that I'm going to be feeding GPT are the investigation task sheet, or the work instruction, a rubric which we've given the students for achievement standard to meet particular criteria, and then a sample of student work, which will then ask GPT to critique against the rubric. So this is the task sheet. I'll put that in first. I only want GPT to read the documents as I put them in, and I'm doing this stepwise just so I know that it's got all the instructions clear as we go through, and so that I can keep track of what I've done to get the result that I want. So in this task, this is a task that students were assigned. Please read and respond only with read. I've pasted the work in and it now says read. So the next thing is the rubric. To attach a rubric, I'm going to use the paperclip here, select a document and upload that rubric. So it's uploading the rubric now, and I'm going to say, this is a rubric that students will be critiqued against. Please respond with read. I might do an extra check here, which would say, do you understand the rubric? Just to make sure that it understands how to mark this particular piece of work, how to respond to this particular piece of work. And lastly, I'm going to put the student work in. For this one, I will copy and paste the work in, but you could attach it as a PDF. This says, this is a piece of student work. Could you please critique the work against the rubrics applied? And I'll paste the work in there. And it's coming up with an area where the work meets the rubric, and an explanation of why it meets that particular level. So it's done a pretty good job there. So I'd use this just to validate my own marking and make sure that I have an unbiased view of what I've read. Hope this helps someone improve their workflow.